I just have to show you something. So these are ads that typically pop up as you're looking at news sites of one sort or another. I guess that's how they make their money. You know, Stephen Hawking probably doesn't really know that he's on here. And this is really interesting because I want to show you, well, this is today, but I've seen this one come up multiple times. I want to show you how to kind of debunk some of these things. First of all, it's really obvious that Stephen Hawking didn't write any of this stuff up here, as you can see. Um, this stuff's just kind of ridiculous. First, we say, okay, this doubles IQ. Well, if you double your IQ, if you say you can double your IQ, first of all, you must have a really, really exceedingly low IQ. Um, and then on top of that, there's a quote in here somewhere where it says triple. Whoops. Triple his memory. So if you triple Stephen Hawking's memory, again, it's not something that he would actually say. Um, this is kind of ridiculous. How do you triple your memory, and how do you know that you've tripled your memory? So anyway, you go down through, and they have all these wonderful claims, things that are clinically proven. Day 1, day 5, day 14. And I just want to show you something. It's really interesting. And if you look at the source for these, it says March 20th. Well, again, I've seen this ad multiple times before. This is the second or third time that I've seen this. And you look at these, and of course, none of these are actual links, but it's made to look like Facebook, and that's okay. Now it says about 9 hours ago, about 7 hours ago. So these are all within an hour of each other. And then Facebook comments plugin. So it makes it look like all of these are just live feeds coming from Facebook. And then you can, of course, claim yours, which, by the way, if you notice, it leads you to some really weird URL. But if you just right click and say view page source, then you can see, let's see, search for date, get new date. It'll actually plug in which date you're looking at. Here you go. So it pulls it from the options. So this date will always be accurate, and it'll always be breaking news. So there you go, story update, and then it'll tell you what the date is for the day. Um, and then go down to that Facebook feed. You can go all the way down the bottom. Look at this. Claim yours. Well, that's legitimate. But look, Facebook comments plugin. This is just text that they put in, and here we go. For once, I was able to do something nice for myself without feeling guilty about the cost. About 9 hours ago. This is just text that they plugged in. This can never change unless they manually change it. There's nothing feeding from Facebook. This is static information. So I know you're probably saying, yeah, I know all this stuff is a hoax. But there are ways to prove to people, if they really think that this is actual real stuff, that this is truly a hoax. So hopefully you appreciate that. There's a lot of pseudoscience out there, and then there's just a lot of false science. People just try to sell things and do it in the name of science. I mean, look at this. They're invoking Denzel Washington. So this is just kind of ridiculous stuff. I'm sure he's using Cinegen IQ, right? All right. There's a lot of other ad-based strategies that they're using against you here. So well, don't be in the position where you need to double your IQ. How about that?